Okay, now we're back. Should have the sound going, guys. Not sure what was wrong there this morning. Started off. Nice break. Morning, Jim. How you doing? So, early start this morning. We had some of the teams going at 8 a.m. in the main room. We're starting at 9 a.m. here. I think the last match is scheduled for around 9 p.m. tonight. Oh, looking like he might be able to run this out on the left-hand table here. Almost had our first run out. It's a fun with 9 ball. You sink all the balls and miss, and you leave your opponent set with just 2 balls left. Morning, Chris. How you doing? And these pockets on the diamond tables, with it being they're brand new, so this cloth is they're a little more forgiving. The ball will slide down the rail, so they're playing a tad easier than they would with older cloth on the tables. He's got a shot at the 1 ball here to this bottom right corner. That'll leave him a nice angle for the 2 ball into the top right as we're looking at it. Gets the safe instead. Cue ball down on the left table on the break. Taking a long shot on the 2 ball. Or Karamov make the 9. And on that table we got Sam and Wayne. And Wayne is a 4. Oh, it's Salvatore, I think. So Sal is on the other table, and he is a 4. So 4 versus 4, which means they both need 31 balls to win. And we'll double check and see what they're at. Left the one with a nice looking 2-9 combo next. So he's to draw it out below that 2 ball. I'll give him a good look at that 9. And this you want to shoot hard enough so if you do miss, you clear that pocket, but it's hanging there. He got lucky that he didn't leave that 2 back onto the 9. This is Sal at the table here on the left. Terry on the right-hand table. Good morning, Ryan. I don't know. It'll end up being Canadian teams versus Canadian, US versus US, so it's not all set up for US versus Canada. These teams right here, one's from Ball Breakers from Hamilton, and Hustlin' Honeys is from Mississauga, so this is Canada versus Canada. First matches went at 8 a.m. Eastern here, so 5 in the morning Pacific. Wow, nice cut. Really nice cut. Now he can just stretch, but draw for this off the rail and put the 9 ball in. Makes it a little harder with the rest. This is just going to leave, I got it out of there. Really leave the combo on now with ball in hand. Or is he just going to go for the run out? That 9's so close, you have to go for that combo. Don't want to risk having to shoot these 3 balls. They do use diamond tables for this event. With their main event in Vegas, I'm not sure what they use. But this is our second year doing this here, and it's diamond tables last year and this year. And here's why he should have taken that combo to start with. Well, he had ball in hand. He's having to play the combo here now with a lot more distance in between and not straight. Made it nicely, but he risked taking those extra shots. So these guys both being fours, it says they go to 31 points each, or 31 balls. 2 points for the 8 ball. Or sorry, the 9 ball is worth 2 points. And I'm going to put the headset down. I'm just going to go check and see what their score is at. So guys, 22 to 21. And this is actually Wayne at the table here on the left. He's leading 22-21, so it's 23. They're going to 31. Combo to the 9, I'm not sure how they score that. So Wayne, who's leaving the table there, is sitting at 23. Sam's at 21. Ball in hand. No, you can't hit this, but like you thin the edge of that with top right, come around a couple rails and leave that cue ball way down on this bottom end. That worked out nice. Good shot. And you're not allowed to use jump cues here. You can jump with your full length cue. He tried to master that, didn't hit anything. So Sam coming in, I believe he's at 21 points. Needs 10 balls, or 10 points. Good morning, Jeff. How you doing? It's 22-23. (23-23) on the left table. Thanks for tuning in, Mark, on YouTube. He's watching from the UK on YouTube. Where's everybody else tuning in from? So we got 115 on Facebook. I believe Sam only needs about 4 balls now to win. They're just looking at the score. So we got Illinois, Iowa, Manitoba, Cedar Springs. And thanks for everybody for tuning in today. 140 first thing in the morning is not too bad. They do have to go to 31. They are both ranked 4 in the 9 ball. On the right-hand table, Terry's a 5 and Karen's a 4. So Terry's got to go to 38 points, Karen to 31 on the right-hand table. I'm not sure what cue he's using there, Rob. Looks like almost looks like a Falcon logo on it. This is the ball he needs right there. He wins. Nice shot by Karen. Just overran that 8 ball, but the only thing you gotta watch with cutting this in that corner is you don't scratch in the side pocket. She's got her coach coming in to give her some pointers or tell her what she should do here. She either can bank side to the right-hand side. She can try to cut it back to this bottom left corner. Or another option is to bank it off this left side, try to leave it up in the middle of this bottom rail and park that cue ball behind the 9. Looks like she's opting for the cut to this bottom left. So you just got to watch you don't hit that side pocket with that cue ball. Horn shape. Perfect. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm just going to double check what their score is at here. So it's 25-17. Terry's leading on this table here. They're going to lag on the other table, so go back to split screen. So it's 25-18. So Terry's sitting at 25 here. He's got to go to 38, being a 5. 26. Nice leg on the left table. $19 and $20. I don't know if she gets. I don't know how that works with credit for that because she scratched or fouled. That's the only thing I'm not sure how that is scored. I believe Terry now needs 10 points to win. Sorry guys, just saying good morning to Craig Meisner, who's putting this event on. He just stopped in to say hello. And 2 points for the 9 ball. He only needs a few balls left. Dead ball, no point. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, that's the first time I'd had that come up where sink a couple balls and scratch. So no points awarded. Morning, Neil. How you doing? So with Terry breaking here, I believe he only needs about 3 balls, maybe 4. Nine ball. Down should do it if that gives them all 9 points. No, he's at 34. He needs 4 balls left, so that only counts as balls pocketed. He wins that game, but only gets the couple points. So he needs 4 balls, from what I'm told, for Terry to win on the right-hand table. That was a nice cut down the rail on that 3. Thin cut on the 5, with the cue ball going away from where the 6 ball is. 2 balls. He only needs 2, but thin cut on the 1. And he can come back up for the 3 in the same pocket. Or sorry, the 2's come back up for the 2 in his bottom right. He's going to play with inside spin. Hold it off that top rail. This should be for the win. That is the game. Nine is worth 2 points, yes. And I will double check what the score is on this game as soon as they're done this rack. Nice shot. Okay guys, I'll just double check and see what their score's at here. So this is David versus Jay. It's 9-1 for the score. This is Jay that just broke, so I believe that's 9-2. So David is a 5 and Jason is a 5. So they're both going to 38. I think he's left the edge of that one. This is Paul. This is Hustlin' Honeys is from Mississauga, and Ball Breakers is from Hamilton. Both Canadian teams here. Yeah, it's an unfortunate scratch. He's ball in hand, left the combo on for the 8 ball. Yeah, if you can stroke that with, if you can get a bottom right on it and try to spin it behind the 6, or just tap up and shoot the 6 by the 9 to the top right. Or take the 6 in the side. Nice break. He's left that 7 really tough. Might be able to bank it back where he's standing. Double kiss. So Kevin's got a question here. Been having trouble with your game not coming back very fast after not shooting for 10 months. Any suggestions? You just got to keep practicing. I mean, the more you play, it'll start to come back to you. If you took 10 months off, that's quite a long time. And you're switching to the new Jacoby Black. I mean, it takes a little bit of getting used to that thing too. So, I mean, you got two things sort of working against you to have your game back right away. Is starting with a new shaft, and you haven't played in 10 months. So, just give it time. Keep practicing. I'm sure it'll come back around. Or if you got somebody in your area, can give you maybe a couple pointers too on the way you're standing, shooting, and lining up on the ball. That, or if you got, if you can, set your phone up, record yourself playing, or have somebody record you. You can go take a look and maybe spot it yourself. Say you miss a shot, and you might see on camera that you actually lifted your head or stood up. Or it's the best way to learn is if you can record yourself and go back and watch. Big break on the left, but the cue ball went down as well. Oh, went through everything there on the right-hand table. These are wide open now with ball in hand. Should be able to get out here. He's just looking. Should play the 5 ball after this 4 to the bottom left. Or the side if she wants a thin cut, but the corner's better shot. Corner's a bigger pocket than that side from that angle. Yeah, just like Joe said there, Kevin, even if it's as simple as potting the ball straight in the side, straight across, side to side. Maybe practice drawing it back a couple inches and then a couple inches more, and that'll really improve your stroke. Maybe give it a couple racks. Line up all 30 balls straight in the side. Point system, that's just their handicap with the 9 ball, because they do have 1 through 9 in your rankings. Quite the big difference. And to spot games, if a 1 was playing a 9, I don't think you could spot enough games from what they got to win. So it's points required. So if a 9 was playing a 1, the 1's only got to get 14 balls. The 9's got to get to 75. So we'll start at 9 and go down to 1. 9 is 75 points, 8 is 65, 7 is 55, 6 is 46, 5 needs 38, which is both of these players on the left-hand table. If you're a 4, you only need to go to 31. 3 is 25, 2 is 19, and 1 is down out of 14. So based on your rank, that's why it's points back and forth. Hopefully that answers it, Vince. Makes it easier for the handicapping. Between a 9 and a 1 would be too many games difference. And they do have a time limit here, so. Again, once maybe the left-hand tables done the rack, I'll go double check scores on both matches. Morning, Melanie. We're so close to the tables in here, and it's so quiet. So I want to keep getting up or yell over to ask what the score is, because everybody in the room here can hear you. Switch to this camera. That you can see where I'm sitting right there. Really close to these tables, so don't want to get up and move around or make too much noise. That was a nice bank on that right-hand table to get to the 9. Figured you go bank, finish. This 9 will be for 2 points. Vince, the captains do make the matches as they come up. You put forward one of your team versus one of theirs. I think it has to do with you flip a coin at the start to see who's got to post their guy first. I think it's the way it goes. If somebody out there knows, they can correct me if I'm wrong. And you do rack for your opponent. Unlike most of the other leagues now, it's where it's rack your own. So one of the ladies on the right-hand table here, Melissa, she is a 5. And then she's playing a 4. It's either Sharon or Joanne, I'm not sure. Sharon is her opponent, sorry. So these are both 4s on the right-hand table, so they go to 31 points each. Yeah, Kevin, keep up as much as you can do. That does make it tough, unfortunately, but just make sure you enjoy playing when you do. That'll help out too. Just don't get down on yourself if you keep missing or something like that. Just try to stay positive. That'll help your game come around as well. I know if I'm practicing or playing around and I start missing, get frustrated, I've tried to work through it, but I'm usually better to take a 15-minute break and walk away and come back and try again. Usually does a little better for me if you're getting frustrated as you're practicing. And as soon as this game on the left's done, like I said, I'll walk over and find out the scores. Okay, just give me a sec, guys. I'll check in here. Okay. It is 28-9 for Jason on the left. Jason's racking. And it was 9-4 for Melissa on the right-hand table. This is Sharon at the table now. Any teams in Connecticut still in attention? Dirk's asking on YouTube. All the draws are on CompuSport. If you go type in the Americana Border Battle, that tournament will pop up. And a nice game from Sharon. And again, I learned yesterday on this, there is no push out on the break. You must, if you make a ball, you must attempt a shot at the lowest. Scratch in the side. It's a good chance for Jay to get some balls back here. Yeah, he gets in behind that 9, he's good. Nice shot. He didn't want to do that, he was trying to run into that 8 ball. He's got the edge of it. And gets lucky with it nestled up against the 9 there. Again, he can't see the edge of this, but a little unlucky there. Table's wide open now. It's a natural shape for the 5 ball to the top right after this. Morning, Todd. How you doing? shoot this and go back and forth over to that side for the 7. So he attempted. He's left a thin cut to the right-hand side here, or the combination. I don't think that 6 goes past that 7. Or you can bank it to the top left. Nice cut. So watch he doesn't put too much topspin on this or he'll end up killing the cue ball. Kind of like he did. It's a mistake a lot of people make is they play that with lots of top. And it hits that end rail and then the spin kills that cue ball from coming back down table. Oh, there's the 9-ball fluke. So I think he can win it with this game here. And breaking. I think he's within 9 balls of the win now. These guys both go to 38. Eric, we got no choice as to who plays on these tables. Just whoever they send. If you got somebody here, they might be able to request up at the tournament control or wherever they're running that. They're the ones that got the final say. Nice 9-ball from Sharon. Nice break on the left-hand side here with an open shot. All these balls are open. Good chance you can run out here. Unless you hook yourself on the 3-ball. Ended up stunning that across. He didn't get the draw he was looking for, I think, to come above that 8-ball. Oh, 1 rail kick. Nice shot. And again, in APA, CPA, you do not have to call the pocket other than for the 8-ball. So, he's back on track here. $60-40, Paul. About 60% were Canadians, 40% are the US teams. So not quite equal. 60-40 I was told last night. Oh, they're batting the 4-ball around. So that match is done on the left-hand side. Oh, no problem, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and if anybody's got any questions that I can help out with, or maybe some of our other viewers can help out with, ask away. Guys, if you got any questions, that'll help me out here with the commentary being by myself. The more you guys interact with me, the more I can talk about. Yeah, we don't have CPA in Calgary. It's a small CPA league up in Edmonton, I believe. But big population of teams out east here. So, and after this game's done, I'll update the score on there. I'll go double check and see what we're at. There's lots of work for the captains or scorekeepers to do because they mark the number of attempts at the table and everything like that. So with these two team tables going, you gotta have pretty close to 2 people to each team watching. Yeah, and we'll find out the overall team score too, what we're at. She stopped in time. Not a bad angle to come back up for the 7 if she hit it hard enough. Just have to cut this down, go back and forth, and leave the cue ball near the 9 for the 8. Overcut. You gotta watch where you can control this 8 ball here too, because you're running into it. With the cue ball off the 7 here and playing with the rest makes this even tougher. So what you want to do is bump that 8 over to the left-hand top corner. Just don't miss-hit that. She was trying to play it so soft to hold for that 8 ball. I will get the team scores as soon as this game's done here. So I'll double check as soon as this 9 ball goes down, guys. I will put the headset off here and find out what we're at for their score and the overall match score. Sorry, guys. Overall score is 46 to 14, I believe. So this could do it here. I think she needs, at the table here, she needs 4 balls. And that one won't count. Yeah, Kevin, you do. That's where every league I play in, I'm just used to recording the score, whether it's like 10-4 or 15-2 using a 17-point system. But it's all based on a 10 or 17-point system for the win, not totals like this. So she needs to run the table out here to stay alive. Just gotta watch out you don't end up behind the 9 ball. She would have been okay there, but left the bank. You can almost play a two-way. Bank the 7, play the cue ball down in towards the bottom right, or top right there, sorry, in the 9 ball. She left it for the side pocket, but it's going to be tough to get back down for the 8 without really jacking up, and doesn't really give the option to play forward a whole lot either. So she's asking for her timeout and bring her coach in. Kurt, I'm not sure if you're allowed headphones in CPA, APA, but I have not seen anybody with any, so. So they are going to start the next match regardless. Yeah, it was tough to do anything more than what she did on that one. So she can either attempt the bank or she can play that cue ball in over behind the 9, which is a touchy little shot, but it's going to put that 8 ball up towards this left-hand side if you're trying that. She's going all out for the bank. Looks like it might be a combo onto the 9 ball. They said she still needs 1 ball. Two balls, I think it was. She needs. That other guy was just flashing it at the peace sign, one of the two. Or she only needed 1. That was it. Win it on the break. That is it for the match. Ball breakers win. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to be back at 11 o'clock, I believe, with our next match. So we got about a 45-minute break. We'll get things reset and come back and What I will throw up for you guys here is we got coming up a tournament that we are streaming back in Calgary right in the new year, January 2nd to the 5th. Ladies Pro event and the amateur event alongside. $20,000 added to the Ladies Pro event, and there'll be money added to the amateur 8 and 9 ball open tournaments. If you guys are interested in playing this, you can contact the Hidden Spot, Joanne Ashton. Message our page, we can put you in touch there as well. But look for this coming up in the new year. The list of ladies growing for that event. Top pros from around the world coming to play in that from the ladies. So again, if you're interested in playing either in the amateur side, I think there's a couple open pro spots if you want to challenge the top, I think. You can contact Joanne. Or you can play in both the 8 ball and 9 ball events on the amateur side. So we'll reset. We'll be back with our next match right around 11 o'clock, so about 40 minutes. We'll see you guys back. Thanks.